Election time is a very important and stressful time in America, yet not everyone is eligible to vote. But here at Hempfield, we give everyone the chance to vote through a mock election.
Got some more open computers down here.
Dr. Trago and his AP government class set up and run the mock election.
So we hold the mock election every 4 years so students can sort of practice participating in elections, and we spend a good amount of the fall in our social studies class talking about elections, so it's a good way to exercise their civic duty in voting because most students aren't old enough to vote in the real election, so we allow their voices to be heard through it.
The way the ballot is set up, students will put their first and last name into the computer. After this, they will vote for the President and Vice President of the United States. They also have the option of voting for state senators and state representatives. They can also vote for the Attorney General and Auditor General. After this, they will submit their ballot and then submit another response for the next student.
I'm a part of Dr. Trago's second period class, and we help set up the mock election. We set up like a sign up for who was going to do what, and then it was just a Google forum, so we had classes come through every 10 minutes, and they would all sit down, vote one-on-one, like no one was near them telling them what to do. We as the exit pollers would pick someone out and ask them to pick who they voted for, and our exit polling matched up pretty well with what the actual polling results were.
In order to be an informed voter, you have to do research and talk about it ahead of time and study the candidates and select the one that you think best represents your viewpoints or will be best for our country. So in a democracy, it's best if citizens do that. So we encourage students to do that research before they voted. And I know a lot of teachers talked about the different candidates and their opinions and their beliefs ahead of time too. So it's almost like a practice for that.
Kayla Torres, a student at Hempfield High School and an intern at the Downtown Republican Committee, gave her opinion on the Electoral College.
I think the Electoral College is a good thing because if we just went off a popular vote, it'd be really messy and just hard to keep track of, and it's just a simple system to help elect our president. I think there's a lot of voter fraud, and if we went off of the popular vote, like just the popular vote, then it'd get really messy and there could be some problems because some areas might not do voting the same way.
On the opposing side, Michael Banks, a student at Hempfield High School, gives his opinion on why he does not prefer the Electoral College.
Well, I don't feel that it's the most accurate way to elect our presidents because, as you can see in this election, Hillary Clinton currently leads by over 2 million more votes than Donald Trump. And the way the Electoral College works, it favors Mr. Trump.
Whether or not your candidate won, it is sure to say that students at Hempfield are getting the finest education on how the election process works. For Hempfield Happenings, I'm Jack Harrison.